everybody, ChillCraft here. It's been a long time since I've made a Warcraft or WoW video here, and it feels weird kind of logging into my old account, but I just got the urge with BlizzCon coming out, a lot of the leaks that are out there for TBC, and after being away from the game for a year, it feels very refreshing to go back, look at some of the characters I did, some of the work that I did. But the reason that I decided that I wanted to get in and I needed to do it today is because I believe that with the imminent announcement of TBC at BlizzCon tomorrow or over the weekend, I think that's going to impact the auction house a lot. So I wanted to get in and take a look at all of the leatherworking prices that exist out there. I have some thoughts around some of the ores for jewel crafting, but the real reason why I was talking about leatherworking is one, because I've done a lot of videos on leatherworking, and two, if you're not aware, the big meta in TBC is around the drums. So these drums are very similar to kind of like the world buffs that exist in Classic, where a lot of raids look to maximize these as much as possible. And what you see on the end of the spectrum of PvE is almost everybody is running leatherworking as one of their two professions. And raid wise, these drums basically do everything. They're basically like bloodlusts that you can basically pop and keep up throughout the whole raid. So there's a big benefit to it. I do think that you're gonna see a huge portion of people take advantage. I don't know how the whole pre-patch is going to work. I don't know how character transfers or how the server setup is going to work. But one thing that I'm looking to do, and I think if you're somebody who has leatherworking and skinning, is try to take advantage of what's going to happen over this next weekend, over the next couple of months before BC basically goes live. So the first thing I would do is, if you are looking to raid in TBC, is go ahead and already sort of build out and buy your materials that you would want for leatherworking and get it from 1 to 300 quick. Now, I'm not going to go through that in this video, one, because it's going to take a long time, and two, I have a pretty good guide on how to get that set up. So the key ones you're looking at is light leather, medium leather, heavy leather, thick leather, and rugged leather. I did promise that I was going to do a specialization one. I did end up going tribal myself before I quit, and I never ended up completing those videos. But those things might be ineffective, or you might not be using it or looking to spend a lot of time doing that, just because once we get into the Outlands, everything is going to scale up to, I think it's 375. I could be wrong, it's been a long time. Now right now on Herod, the prices are looking pretty normal. I don't know that they're extremely high, but I do expect this to potentially double. So right now, light leather is about 4 gold a stack, medium leather is 2 gold a stack, heavy leather is 6 gold a stack, thick leather is 3 gold a stack, and rugged leather is around 13 to 14 gold a stack. Now some of those I think are already inflated, like light leather and rugged leather at the top and the bottom, which makes sense. But I would try to bid low, try to buy as much leather as possible, because there will be a lot of people trying to take advantage of this and get on board. The second way I think you can look at it, now this is if you kept skinning. Now for me, I had skinning all the way through, I think, the end of Blackrock Depths. I didn't become the guild skinner, so I ended up dropping that for enchanting. I never maxed enchanting. But when it comes to skinning, you have a big opportunity right now to make some quick cash. You could even level up an alt and get a lot of light leather for really cheap, especially after the announcement goes live. I expect a lot of people to take advantage of it. Now, there's a lot of speculation with this because, of course, I don't know the details around how the server migration is going to happen. I don't believe there's going to be fresh servers. I think mostly you're either going to stay at 60 in a classic setting, or you're going to, your server is going to be a BC server where you're going to have a bunch of people running, Blood Elf and Drainy right in the beginning, or, going into Outland. So I more or less want to do a quick video, alert you guys if you're interested in BC, take advantage and get in before the announcement happens. Buy stuff for cheap. The other caveat that I just need to do a lot more research. I'm very familiar with the drum meta and leatherworking, so that's where I wanted to speak out of. But there's also a lot of opportunity with the gems. Jewel crafting has been introduced in TBC, so pick up your malachite, your citrines, your tiger's eyes. I'm probably butchering all those names. I'm not a geologist, but all of those you can probably get for cheap. The pearls, the black pearls, I think the gold pearls, all those are going to be used. Jade, I'm trying to remember even more. All those are going to be heavily utilized in jewel crafting, and those prices are going to skyrocket. So that would be a third play that I see you guys could try to take opportunities in. Again, I don't remember a lot of jewel crafting. I know I had jewel crafting on a rogue alt back in DC, but it's been a long time, so I'm not going to talk from a point of knowledge, but I would keep an eye on the prices and maybe grab stuff that you think could be utilized cheap. And stay tuned. I'm excited to kind of like resub, try to see if some of my old guild members are still in it, catch up with some old friends, and hopefully some of you guys are doing the same. So excited to see what's on the horizon for World of Warcraft, for the Burning Crusades, and excited to be talking back to you guys. Take care.